Bedroom doors open. Hey, everybody. Just closing my bedroom door. How is everybody doing? I think we may need my extra light over here. Just turn the lights over in the living room on. Hello, Copper Kettle. Big dreams, and my youngest son is in here. I'm really excited about that. Jacob, baby. John Shepherd, that is my you may have to bring it over here. That's kind of too far away to do any much good. How's everybody doing tonight? So we'll let everybody get in here and we'll yeah, I saw that you were gonna go live, Anne Marie. Hey, Mary Cleveland, how are you? Hey, Mama Tried, how are you? Thanks for coming in tonight. How is everybody doing? Is everybody hiding from the big virus? Hey, Gemini Homestead. Hey, Built on a Rock Homestead. Welcome. We'll get everybody in here and then we'll talk about the craziness. Yeah, I started at 6:30 Central Time. We might, honey, see if we open this shade up a little bit, if it'll let some natural light in. Maybe that'll help. I am on my webcam on my computer, so it's a little different. Hey, Sunny's Place, how are you? Y'all like my sign? Isn't that cool? No, just open the blind itself. See if that helps. I'm trying it. Yeah, that helped a little bit, didn't it? There we go. Okay, I like this time just because it stays light longer. Hello, Shayla, making lemonade from lemons. How are you, my sweet friend? Oh, it is completely and totally insane. If you guys haven't heard, they shut down the Houston rodeo today. Yeah, that's going to end up costing Houston millions. So, and well, it's not just the rodeo. They've shut down any Astros games, Rockets games, anything. So I think for the rest of the month. So it's going to cost Houston's economy major. So. But it's not just the major events and stuff. I was telling some of my Marco friends, most of y'all probably know I work for a church. Usually we have about, 150 to 200 people any given Sunday, and we had 91 people Sunday. So, nobody was sick. Everybody's just kind of scared, I think. Well, some of it was time change, some of it spring break. And then some people are just afraid to come to church. So it's gonna affect a lot of things, I think. Yes, Lippy, it will. Gas here a while ago when we went by was down to $1.89, and that's what I tell people all the time. Yes, Hey, Roy, how are you? Yep, that is Roy. How are you doing, Roy? So it affects everybody, and it affects people in oil and gas. When gas drops that low, it's good for the pocketbook for a minute or two. But then if it stays low, it'll start really hurting people. Good luck with your growth group. I hope y'all have a great turnout tonight, Roy. Vineyard Church Conroe. That's my church, guys. And that is Roy. So hi, Roy. Well, I'm getting everybody in here. My son's in here tonight. But I've got other things to talk about besides just the virus. So I'm excited. I got some books to show y'all. I hope people come in tonight. I know that with the time change and all that stuff, it's a little crazy. So yes, Vineyard Church Conroe, that's the church I work for. So, and Roy is one of our pastors there and my coworkers. So he is one of my biggest supporters too. Hey, Unpaved Explorer, how are you doing tonight? And John Shepherd, if y'all don't know, that is my son. That is my youngest son. That is my baby. Next, he's the one that's a little bit older than Kendra. So I wanted to show y'all Teresa over at Stringfield Ridge. She had started a book swap, and it has gone through a couple of people and got to me. And I wanted to show y'all what I got. So I got this wonderful book. I think this originated from, if I'm not mistaken, from Copper Kettle Farm. Crystal, was this one of your books, Crystal? And I absolutely fell in love with this book. So I'm going to be keeping this book. This is my, yeah. I love this book. This is going to go with me for when we end up on the farm. I loved this book. It had everything that you possibly could want in it. So this book is going with me. And then speaking of Teresa, I was just talking about the book exchange, Teresa. So I'm keeping this book. And the 3 books that I am sending forward to Family Homestead, which is the next person on the list, I am sending the Joe Salison book. Folks, this isn't normal. And okay, I'm going to be honest about something. It wasn't this long ago that I purchased this book, and I was really excited about getting this book. And I got it. Y'all see this? Y'all see the print on it? It is little bitty tiny print, and it's really close together. I am going to buy this book on audiobook. For y'all who don't know, I'm dyslexic. And I got about 3 words into this, and it was already giving me a headache. I'm going to get this book on audiobook and listen to it on audio. Hopefully it's on audio somewhere. When things are in small print like this and real close together, it gives me a headache because of the dyslexia. I know this is a great book. Everybody's raged about it, and I was looking so forward to reading it, but it's too small of print. Or if I can find it in like large print, I'll repurchase it. But I'm going to send this on to someone else. I know this is an awesome book. I just can't read it because it's too small print. So I'm going to send this book on to the next person. And okay, so the next book that I'm sending is Can It and Ferment It. This has got great recipes in it. I really enjoyed it. I've saved some of the recipes out of it, but I've used it about as far as I can. And so I'm sending this book forward. And then the next book is The Organic Garden. I'm going to send this one forward. So those are the 3 books that I'm going to be sending forward. This has been so much fun, and I've enjoyed it thoroughly. And so those are the books that I'll be sending on to Sherry. I would definitely do this again. And Teresa, thank you for starting this. This has been a lot of fun. I am always about sharing stuff that we have, because, you know, we get books and things that each of us we use. And if you are like me, you collect things. Maybe later on we'll start another one that maybe I'll start one that's strictly cookbooks. I kind of have a cookbook problem. You know, maybe we'll do something like that. Maybe I'll start one that's strictly cookbooks. So, and then we can exchange cookbooks. So, catching up on some of the, Anna Marie, I'm sorry I saw you say that on a different live. I'm sorry you've had a bad week, sweetheart. I hope it gets much better. I totally have a total. In fact, Keith, will you hand me my last 2 cookbooks that I got? Did I show you all these? I may have showed them to you. I'll show them to you again. I have a cookbook issue. I really do. Well, I don't know. But you can hand me those 2. I'll show them to them. I like old cookbooks. I've got the Automatic Food Manual from Fort Lewis, Washington. This is an old military cookbook from probably some Air Force or Army wives. Let's see. It's got it in here. Fort Lewis, Washington. Somebody know which military base that is? Shayla, do you know? What's Fort Lewis? It's military. It's a military cookbook. But it's just old recipes that, you know, I love PTO or PTA cookbooks. I love them because they're family recipes. Church cookbooks. Okay, so it's an Army. I just love cookbooks like this. They are the best ones, right? The old PTA, stuff like that, to me, are just some of the best cookbooks. I've got some that were from my old school's cookbooks that my mother put together when she was my mother was the president, PTO president, the entire time I was in school. They put together cookbooks all the time. Yeah, they're just the best ones. This one is an old Campbell's soup recipe cookbook, you know, from the 70s, and it has a bunch of Campbell's soup recipes in it. And I love stuff like this. And but to share stuff like this, some of these like this I would probably never get rid of. But I have a bunch of other cookbooks too. I have some down there that my mom had collected when I was a kid. I've already told her she has some of the Betty Crocker cookbooks that she got when she got married. I mean, like, they've been married 50 years. Yeah. But my parents, you know, they've been married 50 years. And I know she's had those cookbooks since when they first got married. And I'm like, those are mine. I will fight my little brother over those things because I know they don't cook. So, besides, well, or even in spite of, what have you guys been up to this week? Have y'all been preparing for the possibility of not being able to leave your house? I mean, I laugh, but it's kind of a crazy time, isn't it? Is anybody in here? I know, Teresa, y'all are going to the gathering in it this weekend. That is really cool, Crystal. I've got several down there that I like, and I like going to like Goodwill or retail stores. They've got several good retail stores here, or resale stores, I should say. They one's Angelic Resale, and they've got Goodwill, and people, will their loved ones pass on, and they'll just donate it to Goodwill. And I love going in there and looking around, to find the old cookbooks. And they'll be like that. We bought what, 100 or $1.50 for some of these cookbooks. Oh my gosh. Talk about allergies. We have something around here that I like to call the green fairy. Conroe is, it is very forestry. Is that the right word? There's pine trees and stuff everywhere. And every time about this year, this green crap falls. It's all over the cars. It's everywhere. And it just sprinkles this green dust everywhere, and you can't breathe. It is just awful. Yeah. Yeah. So I stopped by the apartment complex office today and got a new filter for our air conditioner because they'll provide them. So we changed the filter out, and it seems to be doing a lot better in here. I know Keith was doing his allergies were acting up yesterday. I think we've been joking that he's got a man cold. Jessica, or J Love's Adventures, was she kind of coined that phrase. They had it last week. Her husband got it first, and then Donald at Copper Kettle Farm, he had it last, then he got it. And so that's been the deal, is that they've got the man cold going on. And then Keith come yesterday. He was fine yesterday morning, and then yesterday afternoon he snotted up, and but he seems better now. He's still a little bit, but Sudafed seems to be helping him. And yeah, Keith hasn't ran any fever whatsoever. He's been a little dizzy, and I think it's just the drainage and stuff on his ears. I've been dealing with vertigo last week, but I think it was just allergies. This green crap everywhere outside is just all mine is. Right. So I'm sitting here at my kitchen table. I'm on my laptop camera, so I hope it's doing okay. Hey, baby, I love you too. How are you doing? That's my son, guys. I'm so glad you came. I don't get to see him enough, guys. He lives in North Texas, next to where the farm's at. So I've only been getting to see him about once a year. I miss you. How are you doing? I am so excited you got to come in. That's awesome. Oh, gonna make me cry. Don't take much, y'all know that.
No, it doesn't.
I'm a ball bag, if y'all haven't figured that out yet. It don't take much. Hopefully I'll get to come back up there this summer. That's the tentative plan. We want to. Hey, Mohead, how are you doing, sweetie? Yeah, he is a good kid. Let me tell you what, that boy works hard. I am awful proud of him. I am. He is a good one. I couldn't be more proud of my son. I'm hoping someday, guys, that boy's going to help me on the farm. He's like, I don't know, Mama. If any of them will help me, it'll probably be him. He was, when we were up there at Christmas, he was already helping me name chickens. Guess what? I want to get a mini Jersey cow. Keith is saying, no. I want a cow. And goats. Well, you knew about the goats and the chickens, but I want a cow. Was I talking about the cow when we were up there? Yeah, I want a cow. I need a cow, don't I? You're on my side, right, son? I need a cow. Then I can make cheese. Tell him I need a cow, son.
Yeah.
That's right, Nathan. See, my son's on my side. That's right. Okay, y'all want to know what my son looks like? He looks like his mama. Picture me as a man. That's what my son looks like. I couldn't deny that boy at all. Hi, Nathan. Yeah. What's so funny about it is that we act a lot alike too. Personality-wise, we're very, very similar. Poor Keith doesn't stand much of a chance. What's funny is he and Kendra, you get them to talking, they get to talking about stuff, and it's funny. Yeah. Honey, I think you look more like me than you realize. Hey, Natural Stay, how are you, my friend? Hey, Southern Blessed, how are you? I'm so glad. Who? Hey, Searching Sabrina. Okay, sweetheart, be careful going home. We'll see you when we get there. Mwah. Thank you, guys. A busy little house. Everybody, Patty. Now people are coming in. How are y'all guys doing? Thank y'all for coming in. So I'll go over the books I got again real quick since more people are in here right now. So these are the books that I'm sending out to family on the book exchange. I'm sending out Joe Salison's book. I am sending Can It and For a Minute. This is a really, really good book too. I love this book, and I saved several of the recipes. And then the organic farmer. That is what I'm sending out on the book exchange. I was saying that maybe later on, I'm going to start a cookbook trade. So we may do that maybe later in the fall, if y'all are up for it. This was started by Teresa. And Crystal at Copper Kettle Farms has gone through it, and Susan Gotchi, she sent books to me, and then I'm sending it on to Sherry at Two Family Homestead, and then it's just going to go down a list of people. Teresa's the one that started it, so I may start another one in the fall that may be strictly cookbooks. The best essential oils is baking drippings. Nathan, I almost can't argue with that, my friend. Bacon makes everything better, right? Oh, speaking of jelly, I can't get to it. I can't get to it. It's under the jars. I have so much jelly. Guys, I need to get rid of some of this jelly. If anybody wants some jelly, I need to sell some bad. Oh my God. Real butter. Real butter. Yes, ma'am. Anybody interested in any jelly? I do sell it on my store, my Square store. Let me know. I do have to obviously charge shipping, but that ain't even. Did Nathan say that? Remember what I told you today, Teresa? See how he does me. Exactly. Okay. Now, don't make me lose my train of thought, Nathan. Please. I'm trying to sell some jelly here. Dang it. If anybody is interested in some jelly, I've got peach habanero, I've got mascarpone grape, I have plum, I have cranberry.
And Nathan's favorite blueberry.
And Nathan's absolutely favorite jelly, blueberry. So I do have to charge shipping because it's not cheap to ship. But as long as they don't cancel the shindig, I'm just trying to get rid of some of it so we have extra spending money. So yes, Nathan, if I can use some peach habanero into my bag, I'm not sure. Anybody know how much you can take on an airplane without them taking it away from you? If not, I'll bring you some to the bash. But I was going to bring you some peach habanero, my friend. The blueberry is not junk. It's actually really good. 3 ounces. Okay, yeah, I'll just bring you some to the bash, Nathan, or I'll mail you some. 50 pounds. I imagine they'd consider jelly liquid, so. If I had thought ahead of time, I could have made, well, that's still 4 ounces though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have the 4-ounce jars, but that's still 4 ounces. TSA makes things too difficult. Dang terrorist.
Has no confirmed cases of cooties.
Has no confirmed cases of cooties. There you go. Did I just say cooties on my live? Oh, good grief. No, I don't. I'm not going to do a checked bag. We were literally. Okay, hold on. This chair is being stupid. Hold that thought, guys. Yeah, it slipped. we got a chair that the screw gets kind of goofy. I don't need to end up in the floor. This is what we're taking. 2 of these. Keith is going to have one and I'm going to have one. Basically, so we can just carry on. Yep. We are backpacking it is. So I'm planning to bring my laptop. Now, here's the thing. I know that would have been funny. That would have made a blooper reel if I'd ended up in the floor. I need to stop squirming around. Okay. Only on Mama's Eve. Okay. Get my train of thought back. Yeah, right. What I want to do, and I hadn't even said anything to Nathan or anybody else yet, but that Saturday morning at the Shindig, because we're going to just keep going, Misty.
Natural State Gardener said he wants you to adopt you, or he will reach you.
Oh, you want me to adopt you? You're a sweetheart. Okay, Saturday morning at the Shindig, before we go over to the fairground, because I am planning to bring my laptop, because since I am not 1,000 subs yet, I cannot live stream on my phone. And that's stupid. I'm going to take my laptop. I'm assuming the Best Western has Wi-Fi. I am still going to go live. It probably will not be at 8. It will probably be before then, because by 8, I'm sure us and Nathan and everybody will already be over at the fairground. I plan to go live and do a quick, it won't be a whole hour, do a improv, what's on the plate with Mama Z, and maybe catch everybody at breakfast. And that way y'all can say hi to everybody. If I can get people to come by and say hi to everybody and, just do a quick, pop in. I know me personally, when I watch these things, I love stuff like that. I love seeing everybody. And that's how I met Nathan. That's how I met Single Dad. That's how I met Jareth from Reap What You Sow, was at the Harvest celebration, was Two Families Live. When they did that, Nathan sat down at Daryl's table, and Nathan and I had a conversation. That's how we met. So I thought I would just turn the computer on for just a minute before we go over to the Shindig for my Saturday morning live while we're eating breakfast, just to say hi to everybody. So if y'all want to chime in, just kind of, if you're not going to the Shindig, just kind of be sure and hit the notification, because I can't give you a time when I'm going to do that. It'll be early. It will be before my regular time, because I'm sure, considering Nathan is my ride over to the fairground, he's selling stuff. So I'm at his mercy. So when he says, Misty, get your butt in the truck, we got to go. So, so I'm just saying, while we're eating breakfast, I'll go live for a few minutes so everybody that's there eating their breakfast or whatever can pop on and say, hey, type thing. Yes, he changes my life. There you go. I know I enjoy that stuff. I do. And I'm going to try to get as much footage as I can and hang out with everybody. I'm going to say it at least one time. At least one time, guys. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to save it for the video. I'm just saying.
You said he has pants on.
Dang it, Nathan, you ruined my punchline. But I'm going to say it anyway, because it's going to be funny. I may even get a t-shirt. Just saying. because it'll be funny. Everybody, that t-shirt's gonna go viral. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's a long story. It was a dream. Everybody's gonna want that t-shirt. Nathan, put your pants on. Oh. But no, we're really excited. Hopefully nothing gets canceled and all the drama gets over with quickly. Yeah. I'm really excited about it, and we're really excited. I think it's all going to be fine, and it's going to blow over by then, and that's our hope and prayer. So wash your hands. Don't go if you're sick. You know, I know the gathering's still going on this weekend, so yeah, Nathan, that's it. I sit and dream about you without your pants on. "45 minutes from any stores and so on. So if you, okay." Well, what's so funny? Okay, so my birthday's on the 24th of this month. Before y'all start dropping off, I do want to talk about something now. There you go. I do want to address something real quick. I am almost to 600 subs, so I'm really excited about that. We will be having another giveaway when I get there. So any like, share, all that stuff. I have a goal of hitting 600 before Shindig. Well, that's less than 20 days away. So if you wouldn't mind sharing me out there, I would really appreciate it. I am really close, guys, to hitting 600. And so any little push y'all could give me, I would really appreciate it. So that's my little spiel on that. But the other thing is that if you are going to be at the Shindig, you know, come find us and hang out after Friday night. We're going to be hanging out, so you know, come find us and hang out with us.
We'll have our t-shirts on.
We'll have our t-shirts. Look for the loud mouths, because you know, reap what you sow, Jareth and Gemini Homestead, Ms. Lippy. They say they can out-talk me. That's yet to be seen. I accepted the challenge. We'll see. We'll see. Just because those two Cajuns think they can out-talk me, I'm Texan. My friends can tell you, I don't shut up. Tell them, Nathan.
You saying they can out-talk you?
I don't think they can. Come on, dude. You're supposed to be on my side. Dude. You're my friend. Come on.
We're gonna find out.
We're going to find out. Yes. Shindig is in Searcy, Arkansas. I can't even say it. How do you say it, Keith? Searcy. Is it Searcy? Huh?
Searcy.
No, it's Searcy. I think it's Searcy, Arkansas. Am I saying it right?
Okay. I don't know.
Is it Searcy? Am I saying it? Thank you, Shayla. We need to get that on a live, don't we? Who can talk more? Me, Lippy, or Jareth? That needs to be a video or on a live. That needs to be live streamed. I think so. I think it needs to be on live. Okay, I am right. Cersei.
Okay.
Is Gemini still in here? Miss Lippy, you still here? Can we get that on a video somewhere? See if I can keep up with you ladies. See, I might not just want to be. I may not want to be rude, and then I'll back down because you ladies are older than I am.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
They gonna throw stuff at me. She's going to say, oh, wait a minute, Misty. They know I love them. I hope they do anyway. I have nothing but respect for both those ladies. I adore them. Cersei. See, what's going to happen is their Louisiana accent's going to come out. Hey, Rustic Traditions, how are you, my friend? And my Texas accent's going to come out, and then it's going to get so deep, and poor Sherry's not going to be able to understand any of us. And then Nathan's going to have to translate, because Nathan, you understand Cajun and Texan, right? You can translate, can't you? I bet Nathan can translate for us. Crystal at Copper Kettle said that she has to get Donald to translate. She has to get to Donald to translate for.
You said he can, but he can't keep up.
Yeah, you can't keep up. That's hilarious. I bet you can. Oh, I bet you can, Nathan.
Yeah, they do kind of.
But anyway, yeah, Crystal says that Donald translates me for her sometimes when it gets real thick. It gets worse if I'm like really tired or frustrated. That Texan comes out and it gets thick. And I have a thicker accent than Keith does. Don't you think?
I lost most of mine when I moved to Hawaii for a year.
You think so? You still sound Texan, but you don't sound as Texan as I do.
But I'm just as much Texan as you are.
But see, okay, true story. I don't call myself Southern. I'm not Southern. I'm Texan. And there's a difference. I still need to make that video. I keep saying I'm going to make a video explaining why Texas isn't Southern. And I believe that, but I need to see that because that would be a good video for me to make. Crap, Texas women say. What did Nathan say? Oh, that would be hilarious, Nathan. Holy crap. My question is, would you make it PG-13 or what you say on Marco? Dude, guys, Nathan gets us to laughing so hard that you need to wear Depends. I'm just saying. I've literally peed my pants. I won't lie.
Texas is a Tennessee colony, so it is Southern.
Nathan, don't make me be crude on my live stream. Tennessee hadn't been its own country. Texas has. Just saying.
We're the only ones that have the right to succeed from the Union.
That's
anytime we
right.
want.
That's right. We can fly our flag at the same height as the American flag. Where's that book of Texas facts? Down there. It's down there. I may bring that out. I won't do it this time. I've got a book of Texas facts. I'll bring out the next live. Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing, sweet friend? Stop comparing me to an Okie. I'm not an Okie. I'm not an Okie. I'm not an Okie. Stop. Brat. Hello, sweet son. How are you? Welcome back.
Why is Oklahoma so windy?
Because they're blowhards. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Why is Oklahoma so windy?
We have tons of trees.
We have tons of trees out here, my friend. Now, where I grew up in North Texas doesn't have a lot of trees, but there's a lot of trees in Texas. See, what people don't realize is Texas itself has all terrains all over. What Hollywood shows of Texas is usually the desert, but that's just one very small section of Texas.
Yeah, and we don't go to Midland.
And we don't go to Midland. Where we live, there's a bunch of natural forests. We're covered in pine trees. We have coastal areas. We have plains. We have hill country.
We even have palm trees down here.
We even have palm trees down on the coast. But Hollywood depicts it of usually what El Paso and that area, and that's just actually very, very small area of Texas. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, hon? You know what drives the Texan crazy is a Hollywood trying to reenact the Texas accent. It's usually very, very bad. Hey, Homestead Odyssey, how are you, sweet friend? Thank you for stopping in. That's right, Bill on the Rock. You are in the Texas Hill Country. And Texas Hill Country to me is one of the prettiest areas of Texas. I love the Texas Hill Country. I also really like where I grew up, where my son's at right now. I love that area. I love the area out towards Abilene as well. I was born in Abilene, so I love that area as well. Hey, son, Nathan here from Samson Farms. He's going to get us some quail. We're going to have quails too.
Just not here.
That's right. Epic. Oh, and guess what? Mom and daddy built a chicken coop. They're fixing to get chickens, and daddy wants to get some ducks. They're already starting. They're already starting our flock. So what y'all, let me fill everybody else here because they're like, what in the world? The other day we got to talking that I was like, we could get some. I asked Nathan, I said, you think it'd be possible if I got a quail and put it in a bird cage and had a quail in the apartment? And Nathan's like, of course you could. And Keith was like, you are not putting I was about half joking, okay, in all fairness. And he, just to irritate Keith a little bit, and he's like, you are not putting a quail in our apartment, Misty. It is not happening. No way. It is not happening. And I'm like, oh, come on. We could have fresh eggs. We could have quail eggs. And then Nathan comes in and is like, of course you could have a quail in your apartment. You could have 3 quail in your apartment. You would get you a cage. And and it snowballed from there. So it's been going back and forth for like days that I need to get quail. We could put them in the bedroom, and it was going to happen. Then I could put their poop on my grow bags and for my garden. And it's just been going back and forth for days. So, I'm bringing them back from the shindig. It's just, yeah. We're going to trade jelly for quail. It's been silly. Oh. I would love that, son. My son's a cook, so anytime. Of course you can. Yes, you need to be sending me some mead. Oh, yes. I don't know whether to call you your real name or what you're going on by here, but John, you need to watch Monday's video because I'm making bros. Just saying. Yeah, mama's making alcohol. Okay, Jacob. His name is Jacob. That's the name his mama gave him. I am going to be making, I've already made the video, but it's streaming. It's coming out Monday. I'm making bros. So be watching that video. It's a long story. I am, so I think you'll like it. It's actually an old SCA recipe. I think you'll like it. So he did one of those ancestry DNA things, and he found out that what I already kind of knew, that we had Celtic roots, Scottish, Irish, Nordish. What was the other thing, Jacob? Huh? Nordic, Scottish, Irish, Nordic, and English heritage, right? We're basically Vikings. Celtic Vikings. Swedish. Well, and you may have Swedish from your father too. Because I don't know that I have Swedish in me. I need to do one, and we'll compare notes. Because I don't know that you got the Swedish from me.
You've been saying you're going to do one for a long time.
I know. I don't want to spend money. I always have the spend money on other things. You're Swedish, Nathan. You're a mess is what you are, Nathan. It's getting dark outside.
Okay.
Yeah, it's putting a shadow on my face. So I finally decided that I'm going to color my hair. We're almost done here, but so I have decided that I'm going red. So next time y'all see me, I'm going to have red hair. Well, here's the thing. They already have my DNA because I had to do a DNA test with my children and my daughter. So they already have my DNA. Oh. Yeah, I would say so, Nathan. Well, my son Jacob is how old are how old? I know how old you are. How tall are you, Jacob? Aren't you about 6'3"? I mean, he's really tall. He's the tallest out of all of my children. Yeah. So, yeah. Yep. He by far is my gentle giant. Well, we are about done here. So Saturday, what's on the plate with Mama Z? I have no idea yet. And usually I know by now. So open for suggestions. Anybody got any suggestions for me? I am open. Food? Well, I'll definitely do food. I did one quick thing before we get off here. French toast. Ooh, that I could do French toast. What did you put? It hadn't come up on my end yet. Blueberry pancakes. Spaghetti. Oh, that I would agree with you. Jacob is the sweetest soul. He's a sweetheart. I did want to address something that somebody had brought up about the pressure canner that I use in my canning videos. I did want to say something about it real quick. I know I'm about out of time. What I use is not an Instapot. And I had said that in some earlier canning videos, but somebody had commented on my last canning video. And I need to I'm going to make something and start putting it in front of each of my canning videos. It is not an Instapot. I do not can with an Instapot. It is a pressure canner. It is specifically designed for canning. But I will start putting that in my canning videos. So it is a Power Pressure XL. It is designed for canning. So if anybody has any questions about it, please reach out to me on Facebook or message me or whatever. You cannot can in an Instapot. It does not work. And it's unsafe to do so. But I know there were some questions about that. And I just wanted to clarify, I do not can in an Instapot. So if anybody has any questions, I'm more than happy. I researched this extensively before I got my canner, my electric canner. So, but if anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And I'd be happy to talk to them about it privately or whatever. I understand that, you know, the confusion, and I should have explained that a little bit better. And I had in earlier videos, but anyway, I just wanted to,
Yeah, the Instapot XL.
yeah, it's a what?
He said that only Instapot you can can in is the Instapot XL.
Yeah. Yeah. There are, they are pressure canners, and there is a setting on it for canning. So those are the only ones that have been approved for canning methods. You cannot can, which is regular pressure cooker, Instapots, or whatever. So I just wanted to clarify that, and I apologize for any confusion. And I just wanted to let everybody know that I would never ever put out any information on my videos. I am not a rebel canner at all, and I go by the book. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on that briefly, and I hope everybody knows that I try to always put out safe canning methods, and we have ate everything that I've canned, and haven't died from anything yet. And the last thing I would want to do is put out bad information to you guys. So anyway, it's been an hour. I want to thank each of you for your time. Right. And most Instapots are not, none are. This is a power, I just lost it. What is it?
It is a power pressure cooker XL.
A power pressure cooker XL canner. It has got a canning setting on it. And that is the only one I have found on the market that has been approved for canning. So, I love you too, Jacob, so much, sweetheart. You take care, and we'll talk soon. Thank you guys so much for coming in. God bless you so much. And hopefully this virus thing will pass over quickly, and I will see you all that are coming at the shindig. God bless.